and that's why we think nothing should be unquestionable.
Yeah, and
this
I
is
get
a huge subject that exposes that they can lie even on a grand scale.
Yeah, and
that's what it's about.
You know, and I get that. I think it's cool. I'm one of those people that's like, some people are right. There's rights on both sides of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just one of those people that never really choose a side. And
Yeah.
like, you know,
yeah, we're against the totalitarianism.
Yeah.
It's like, if they tell you that you're right, they have to be right because they're the ones in charge.
Yeah.
That's what we're against.
No, I get it, dude. I get it.
Yeah.
But
well, look into it, man. Give it a shot. Have a good one.
Guys.
Yep.
That's been there for a while.
Are you going to set the sign up and try to draw something?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's
We're going to set it up. By,
that'd be a great idea.
we're going to put the small one by the road and
small
then
one by the
big
road
one
and
up
the big
here.
one up in here. Yeah. You can put the big one right in front of my truck.
All right.
See if I can flag people in, you know, stand by the earth is flat thing and flag people in to discuss it. I doubt anybody will listen, but that would be interesting if it actually works.
Hey, Doc Michael.
Hey, Doc Michael.
Good timing. Yeah?
Did you catch any of that conversation?
The last part of it.
The part where he said he doesn't care?
Yeah.
That's the best part, man.
Yeah.
I just don't care about anything. I let people do
His woman had to tell him how he feels and what he thinks.
Yeah, his woman who's a teacher has to tell him how he feels. Well, he's too nice to say he's not interested.
Too nice.
Nice. I'm checking the stream right now. It looks like it's running smooth. How's the audio?
Just trying to tell her I'm not trying to sell him nothing. None of that shit.
Right. Can I get a 5x5 in chat?
All right, how's this work? I got the belts off.
Hey Ricardo, you're on your way home? Safe travels, dude. It was nice meeting you in person.
Nice meeting you, Ricardo. Oh no.
Yeah, don't slap the truck, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, this goes out this way.
You gotta hold it. What'd you do?
Oh. Because if I did, it would have been harder. Stand back. It'll knock your knuckles. Stand back. I'm serious. I'm serious.
It's easier if you hold it.
Yeah, I don't want you to knock your knuckles, man. It's all good.
You might as well just put it on the ground.
You put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Your mom puts it on the
I'm
ground.
gonna have some of these like holding it secure and on the bottom too.
It's easier to put it on the ground, huh?
Yeah.
I disagree. I think it was easier for me to hold it.
Well, that too. If I'm doing it by myself, then yeah.
Yes. But you're not by yourself.
All right.
Did South Dakota keep your bamboo set up? Yeah. That's what I thought.
No.
This is a
Now it needs to go on the ground. just face down like this.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What's the process of making this?
Trial and error.
Yeah, pretty much.
Professionally.
That's probably printed.
Talking about the frame.
So, well,
Or you can do it on a computer too. You put up an image if you've got a quality printer and just use it.
Yeah, see, it's
yeah,
already
we've seen
cracking.
people just print out regular sheets of paper and stick them on a large banner, you know?
I need stronger bamboo, guys.
you know, really.
How did that happen?
What? Oh, the crack just from the heat sitting in the car.
Oh.
Wait, do you see where it lines up? Oh no, you had it. Yeah, you see.
I thought you were telling me that because I was doing it wrong.
No.
Well,
image?
the original of the.
Oh, the image file? I don't know. I've never made one of these before. This is from Zoom Truth. He sent it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a collage. You could blow it up if you wanted. The higher quality image, the more you can blow it up.
Yeah, if it's a vector, then you can blow it up on any size.
What's your vector, Victor?
Well,
We got clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger.
the vector image system is always. It used to be Corel Draw was the vector program. I don't know if they're in business anymore.
I think they still are.
I don't know, somebody else.
Yeah, I gotta line everything up first. Actually, no, this has to go through.
Let me say hi to the camera.
Out of the camera.
All right, now hold down here. Push towards me. No. Push from the bottom of the F. Push towards me. Yeah, we're good.
Oh.
Yeah, to get these locked in place, and do the same over here on the E. Push in there. There we go. We're good. Oh, this one goes around.
It just came through when I did that.
This goes here. Oh wait.
Put it at 2 times speed and it'll go back to life.
This needs to go around this way.
Shouldn't be like that long. That's a long line. Should only be like about 5 seconds.
What's going on?
Around it back through the loop.
Yeah, just put it through the loop. Yep. Just like that. Okay.
Put it in front of the ramp, guys. Back up a little bit so we're not blocking the parking lot. Back up. Towards the truck. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you wanna film the banner? Just like one of you?
What do you need done?
Just film it while I set up the other one, just for the live
So
stream.
they can see what the
Oh,
big
okay.
one looks like.
Hello, Busters. What's
up,
up,
Bob?
Bob? Mike's over here. Hey, Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Good to see you. Black Michael was second first, and Hello, Busters was first.
You guys want to play anything off, like a video from the app or something like that?
Cool.
And then maybe we can.
You gotta connect to it, of course.
What is have you gone in there to see what they're doing?
No. I actually went up there and I've been asking, are you a free thinker or a conformist?
I should write the instructions on the back. Yeah, that one you need like a 2-page instruction on that one.
Did it go off or?
No, so like I have these to support it in the the rectangle shape, and then you just slide these on, right, like this, and then that locks into play. This part always stays on. Did you make these, Alex?
Yeah, I cut these myself.
Wow.
Like it's pretty simple.
No, they grew like that, man.
But
You need a tutorial.
Alright, so here's the tutorial. So basically, the left mid is like the mid section. So these are like the lowers.
It kind of turned off.
No, the screen goes off to save battery. So you're good.
That's what I thought. That's why I was keeping it rolling, but I wasn't sure if it.
He's saying this is the tutorial.
Yeah. So I wrote like the mid, like the lower horizontal beam. And each one, I could have made it easier, but you know, it's time consuming. I just made it the way it works.
To be sturdy.
Yeah, like I got cut holes so that it can lock in place. That slides on. So the upper goes like that. This locks in place. Yeah.
Set up for an accident.
Yeah, I see that too.
Pull that
I'm watching them.
That goes in here. And then just tighten this around. Corners.
I like how straight the sign is.
Put the legs in. And then finally,
The angle legs.
support.
What's with the two things right there?
Huh?
With the extra tape on it.
Oh, those are for the big banner.
Yeah.
So I can lower it. I have different holes right there. So I can have it like museum style, like you know the memorials, how they're kind of lifted up, angled towards you, but they're low to the ground.
Okay.
But it's windy, I can lower it, but still have it angled towards people.
Gotcha.
Close to that flat. Alright, I'll take this stream back. Let's go see how it's gonna look on the road. Take on the world. Yeah, no shirtless Einstein trolls today. FE Viking, what's up, man? Through the other hole.
Oh my
You
god.
done did it again, Jack. There we go.
Did you put rubber feet on it?
On the back ones, yeah,
Yeah.
so it doesn't slide.
Oh my gosh. Stay in there.
Yeah, we're just gonna get a little push down, and it's good to go. So that's what we got here. Not too bad, huh? And actually, we could lean it up against this pole here. Hold that in place. In case the wind wants to knock it down. He had the most confused look on his face.
I was going like this. Good thing that pole was there, man. Good thing. My goodness. If that pole wasn't there, man. No way.
Dang.
Dude, here. Have a leg.
So let's go the other way then.
Oh, I got a better idea. Have a leg.
Yeah, lower to the ground.
Much lower. Like this.
There you go. That works.
See, now I can pick this up the road.
Just Jack putting in work. That sign fell flat on the flat earth.
Right? Ready? Watch this, watch this. Look! See, this is perfect, dude. Traffic slows down. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Right? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mask in the car. Mask in the car.
Actually, it was 2 people with masks on the car. Which one's asymptomatic and which one's not sick? Oh, this guy's charging. Charge.
Make him slow down, Jack. Other way. Yeah, they're saying you need a mascot suit.
I'm not wearing a mask anything.
Come on, Jack, let's see a little hip action. Talk, Michael. Say what? We need a wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man. You know what I'm talking about? Like they fill this thing with air and it just like dances around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Oh look, here comes the president. They're looking.
Yeah.
We need another sign like this that says cash giveaway, especially when Josh is doing his thing.
Right?
That'll bring them in.
Yeah, we went to another university, but there was no hangout spot for the students. They're just walking to their cars and leaving. So I got a little bit of footage flat smacking some people there. I wasn't live, I'll have to upload it later, but we spent a good amount of time just looking for a place to flat smack people, like where the crowd's at. It's a Tuesday afternoon. So we wound up here at the skate park. Yeah! Got flat earthers in the house.
There are people that like to honk at signs.
They were waving though.
I like to honk at signs, beep, beep.
Anthony Dickinson, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to talk to him
There
about
was a
that.
security card. It was called Maverick Security Mask. No, I'm just kidding. It was Maverick Security, but he was wearing a mask. Do the safety mask.
Well, I mean, it's private, but if you go to where the crowd gathers, that's public. It's called the public forum, or the public square.
That chick looked like
A mannequin?
that was weird, dude.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I'll have to check the replay.
Yeah.
See if we captured it.
It was creepy.
Jack, did you hear?
He gave me a thumbs
up? Nice. Did you hear anything about Austin's meet with the mayor?
No, I heard about as much as you did. Maybe
Yeah,
less.
Anthony is asking about that. We'll try to find out for you guys. What's up? We got Mr. J in the house. Doc Michael, yeah, I'm not sure. He's saying, did Witsit put up $100 for the mayor?
I don't think that's how it happened.
Yeah. I heard he just like had a chat with him. I'm not sure.
I know they had the lawyer of code enforcement out here looking over the codes, and then the head of a police department was telling us that he loved everything we were doing.
5050.
Yeah, that's right, I said it. Yeah, laugh it up, Chuckster. Laugh it up. We got a laugher. You think you live on a spinning ball in a vacuum. That's fucking false. I mean, that's darn funny. Darn it. Funny. Tell Josh to bring his wad of cash and wave it in the air.
Right?
Not that we won't get, you know, jumped or anything, but there's plenty of us here and a couple of us are armed, so why not, right?
Yeah, so it looks like yeah, he went live. So Authentic Intent is live on Facebook. If you guys want to look up Joshua Swift.
He was rubbernecking on the sign.
It's only 3 words.
Hey, free flow.
What's up, Vinny? What's up, Vinny?
He's like, it's round. What a loser.
Prove it! Come back and prove it!
Vinny's in the chat.
I said, hey, Vinny.
Oh.
You said free throw. You said free flow, and I said, hey, Vinny. Hey, Vinny, 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 hey, Vinny, hey, Vinny.
Chin mask. Chin mask. Alone in the car.
I think I'm alone now. I better put a mask on. I'll get myself sick or something.
Yeah. He said, "What's up, brothers? Miss you guys."
Totally. It's been too long, like a day.
Yeah.
At least.
Come shooting with us next time, Vinny.
Yeah. Don't know what you're missing.
You guys are gonna love it. We blew up a globe. We'll have to upload that video later.
Totally.
I'm pointing to the sign and nodding my head.
That chick had a camera on her dashboard so you can look at it.
Nice.
He's like, yeah, I remember when they used to teach me that back in school.
That guy was a flat earther.
What guy?
Which one?
His name is Armando. He's right there.
Oh, driving by?
Right there in that car behind the hot spot skate park sign.
Yeah. Oh, someone came up? Someone
Yeah,
just parked?
I just talked to that guy. Yeah, he's parked that white car right there. He believes flat earth already.
Oh, nice. Did he know about the conference?
No, I told him we were downtown doing this. No, I didn't mention the conference. I gave him one of the David Weiss cards.
Yeah.
We're lying about everything.
And that guy had an Ark Encounter hat on. You know the Ark Encounter experience and like Kentucky?
Oh, Ken Ham?
Yeah, Ken Ham.
Yeah.
He had a hat on for Ark Encounter. Yeah, I guess he
I
went.
thought you were saying Archon Counter.
Oh no, nothing that.
Have you ever heard of Archon
Cops.
Counter?
Get the cops.
Totally.
Hey. Flat Earthers in the house. Do it.
Check it out.
Give him a flyer.
But it answers all the questions.
Okay.
And then that's a scripture one in there, flyer in there about what scripture teaches too.
Hey, you guys got Android phones? No. Nah? Okay, because we got an app that it's like the Encyclopedia of Flat Earth. Here. Let me get
Android one?
Yeah, did you give that to them? Well, that's for both. You scan that,
Yeah.
or just look up the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac clock app.
Yeah, I gave you the right one.
All right.
It's got everything you need. Oh, here's my YouTube channel, by the way. Critical Inception.
All right, cool.
Y'all have a good one. We have a winner.
Did you get the guy that was pulling him behind him? Did anybody get the guy that was pulling him behind him? Behind Andy?
Yeah, the guy who said I'm gonna research it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know somebody got him. That's all I'm
Yeah,
asking.
he got the download.
All right. I love how they just stare at the 3 words really hard.
Let me see how far away I can see that from.
All right.
You can probably see it all the way over there by the other.
Yeah, I reckon pretty far. Right? Yeah. You can still see it, right? Yeah? Shout out to Dave Gessner for making this for me. Research Flat Earth sign, flatearth101.com. So I guess we figured out a good idea for slow activism days. We can just hit the traffic. Oh yeah, yeah, you can still see it from pretty far away. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, there's a little glare. Depending on the angle, but they're constantly moving, so eventually they'll see it. Anthony Dickinson says,
Hey,
yeah,
it's flat!
he knows.
Yes, those are flat
He gave us a hang loose sign.
Yep.
Tilt it upward slightly because there is a glare at some points. Or down, yeah, whichever one. Probably down would be better. Angle downward slightly.
System of the angle down slightly.
Yeah. So Anthony Dickinson says you should holler, "Get your flat earth here."
Get your flat earther! Yeah, 90, get your here! Somebody give that man some information.
She waved.
Yeah, he doesn't know that I lost my voice recently and I just got it back and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Flat earth!
Yeah, Jack. We got flat earthers all around the skate park.
Yes.
So that guy who just pulled in, he'll get it.
All right.
Hey, Mr. J, Glowbusters asks, is that Barney the dinosaur?
I'm his cousin.
He's Mr. J. There is no dinosaurs.
Hey, Melanie says, boy, his outfits are something to behold. This was a good idea, Jack.
We could have gone to the Dollar Tree, picked up a couple poster boards, and wrote
Yeah.
cash giveaway.
No, yeah, we got to get more creative about activism. And you're seeing it right here. Another cop. He's looking at his laptop.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Somebody give that man a citation. Yeah, so Jack, for slow activism days when we can't find crowded parks, this is where we do it.
Totally.
Just any street corner, get the traffic.
Yep.
And you know, you never know, someone might stop and want to talk, or there could be, you know, pedestrians walking by.
Damn, I thought they were stopping to look into it.
What? Sugar what?
Sugar Crash, it's a very stupid song.
Oh. Yeah, we got rid of him though.
Oh, there's a cop gun. And he's like, what did that sign say?
You waved at us.
Hey man, you ever looked at your flat earth? It ain't no ball. Water don't spin no ball, man. You ain't spinning. There ain't no curve.
Stand still.
Must be hair related.
Give that man some flat earth info.
We got guys in the parking lot already.
Anything's possible in
some
Hollywood.
weird stuff, man.
Yeah, anything's possible in Hollywood, right? Hollywood. Here's two more cars coming.
You're gonna start some conspiracy theories about me.
Right.
Yeah, I got him. He almost got by me, but I got him.
Doc Michael says, put the sign in Mr. Flashy Pants' hands. Your turn to hold the sign.
All right, you got it.
Barney
Don't
has
miss
a
him,
human
dude.
cut
Don't
in
miss him.
4K.
2 for Tuesday, FE for you and me free.
This is safe, right? Safe?
Yeah,
Baseball?
in baseball.
Back and forth, man.
He really wants to
He's got
research flat Earth.
He's got a really short beat, man. He just goes up and down, up and down. I hate my beat.
Jack, you know what we could do?
Josh, give away the research flat Earth.
We could hit the intersection. People are going to be stopping there. We could hand out cards.
Well, how do we let them know that it's here?
I mean, tell them when they stop.
Oh, you're talking about he stays here and we go up there.
No, like
you could
bring
do-
the sign up there.
You could move the
But I'm saying I wanted it here in case somebody could pull
move
over
the
there.
big sign closer.
Yeah.
And someone else stand here.
Put the big sign over here. Have somebody
No,
hold it
because
up.
that's how they get them in the parking lot.
Okay.
Well, if you move it like right
Just,
here, could you not
we
do
just
that?
need like 5 or 6 more signs, dude, and then we'll have it down.
Yeah, we got to
We need
fine
some
tune
more
this.
hands.
We need to like
Just any hand
invade a
sign works.
block, you
Yeah.
know? Like when they do car washes, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. We need an arrow to point this
Yeah.
way. Hey, can you bring the legs back over to the truck, please? What's up, chat? Let me give everyone a shout out. We got Melanie Moran, Free Flow, Doc Michael, Brian Verville, Anthony Dickinson, Chainsaw Cat, Glow Busters, Reed, Robert Smithers, looking good, Critical Inception. Thank you, brother. Got Chris in the house.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey. Yeah, I was thinking like we need another sign to hang out by this intersection. When people stop, we can offer them cards and be like, yo, come over here.
Right.
Well, I remember a guy had that card, that like outfit one where he.
Oh yeah, that's Tim, Flat Earth City. Yeah, they already headed out. I think they wanted to go, him and Realm Walker, they wanted to go to Myrtle Beach or something before they head back to Chicago. Yeah, there we go. What's up?
What's it mean? Yeah. Well, we got a lot more information. We got a bigger one over there that's got a lot more information on it. Okay. We got a lot of people over here with signs, but basically we're challenging the notion that of the shape of the earth that you're standing on. Mm-hmm. We don't think that it's a globe. There's no proof of it. Not real proof. When people present it to us, they mention things like boats going over the horizon. They mention things like I see curvature, but when you really look into it, it's not there. You look over there, you see pictures. You know, the horizon's always flat, no matter how high you go up. Water always is level.
There's a lot of evidence to it once you look into it. Sounds crazy at first, but you just gotta see both sides of the argument. We're taught that it's a globe.
People think the earth is flat?
Well, we're taught it's a globe, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if it's flat?
It's not flat.
Why?
I don't know.
You got any proofs of a globe, or is it just because they taught you?
The world.
Yeah, and you can do that too right here. You got North Pole in the center. All the continents are out on the flat water.
Right here.
Okay. So you guys think it's flat?
We know it is.
We don't think it is. We know. We went and measured just because they told us a certain size, 39, 59. That's
the radius.
So that means
we went out
is
and
the
measured
moon
it.
flat or is it the sun?
Well, water is level, right?
Right. Is
So
the
how can
sun
you-
flat too?
Well, we don't know what the sun is, but
We've never been there to check it, right? What we have to do is we have to appeal to authority. And that's what the main thing is.
Have y'all ever traveled around the world?
Yeah, look.
It's called circumnavigation.
Just like this. Go in a circle.
Yeah, that's how the earth supposed to look.
Yeah, that's flat though. That's
This
literally
is
a
flat.
Earth map. No, seriously. The way that you navigate is you use the North Pole magnetism, right? So if the North Pole is here, as you adjust to consider north, you're just going in a circle. It has nothing to do with going around a sphere. It's just a circle. The problem is they've never done north to south, okay? They've never done north to south navigation, which they should be able to do. Is all around us. So when they go out here, they can't come back up on the other side. And so what they did is in the 1950s, when they found that there was more land in Antarctica, they locked it down with the Antarctica Treaty in the 1950s. And they said nobody can go and explore Antarctica.
Nobody.
And it's been signed by all the major countries, and it's the only treaty that's ever stayed in place since the 1950s. All the countries agree on one thing. That was very hard to believe until 2020, right? Yeah. 2020, we saw all the countries just lockstep, everybody's doing the same thing, right? So that's what it's. We're trying to wake people up to the control mechanism of, we tell you, therefore it is, right? We should be able to question everything, including the shape of the earth, right? The problem is like people think that we're just doing this because it's a belief system, but it's not. Most of us became flat earthers because we tried to prove the globe. Because all of the calculations that they give us for it, all of the ways that you should be able to test it, every time you try to test it, it's always flat and stationary. Science has tried to prove the spinning of the Earth and the rotation around the solar system. They've been trying to test it since 1901, and they've never proven any movement in the Earth. In fact, they say that the only reason that we don't experience any movement of the Earth is Einstein's theory of relativity. Right, so it's the bending and warping of space-time. So even though it's spinning, we'll never experience it. Even though it's curving, we'll never experience it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a fairy tale. They're telling you it's curving, it's spinning, but you'll never know it. Right? And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get past the indoctrination and get into free thinking. We have to ask ourselves questions. I'm a civil engineer draftsman. When I heard this, of course I thought it was stupid. Because we designed these things right here, the grade, okay? Every drop of water for a 100-year flood, we have to know where that drop of water is going. If the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, and the Earth drops away at 8 inches per mile square, we would definitely have to consider that, and we never do. We always treat the Earth as flat and stationary. Military does it, engineers do it, everybody does it, but we don't think about it because before you even go to school, they teach you that the Earth is a ball, People used to believe it was flat, and they used to think they were going to fall off the edge. That's programming for you to think that's the stupidest thing you ever heard. It's just programming, right? They do that with religion. They do that with government. They do that with television. Trying to feed information into us so that we just believe the authority. You know, when you can't question the government because they claim that you put them in charge when they only give you 2 choices, and if they both suck, oh well, you got to pick one, right? But the lesser of 2 evils is still an evil, right?
So, you know, I've been living 62 years.
Yep.
And when I was young, I was narrow-minded. I would only see things as far as my mind could imagine.
Right.
But now that I'm older, I try to have an open mind.
Expand your horizons a little bit, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, the biggest kicker is when you try to measure the Earth. If the Earth has a radius of 3959, then the horizon can be no longer than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. So let me break it down. It is smaller than you think, right?
No, you're smart.
Oh, thank you. It's smaller than you think too, because that's another thing that we're programmed to say, well, we can't measure it because it's too big, right? So when you get 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, I'm going to break it down to you to make it simple. 1 foot above the ground, if you're looking out, you shouldn't be able to see more than 1 mile. Okay, that's as far as you should see before it drops off. Like if it's a ball, it's dropping down, right? If you're here, eventually it's going to go down. So we make observations from 1 foot above the water, and we see beyond 20 miles out. That means if you did the mathematics and you use the same radius calculation that they do for the 3959, it makes the Earth 100 times larger. In other words, the Earth's radius would go further than the moon, that they say is the distance from the moon. Now you asked about the moon, what is the moon? The interesting thing is when you get into this, when you start investigating things for yourself, I bought a P900. It's got an 84-time optical zoom. So that means like your thumb would appear the size of a mint. You understand what I'm saying? It's huge. So when I zoom in on the moon, and I'm expecting to see a sphere, what I see instead is a flat with dark spots on it, okay? And sometimes when you zoom in on the moon, you see stuff behind the moon. If the moon is a solid object, you shouldn't see stuff from behind it, right? The other thing is that when you have a sphere, okay, even this very small ball, I can still demonstrate it. You see that really bright spot? That's called a hot spot. It tapers off and it gets darker towards the sides. We never see that on the moon. It's always completely lit of the part that you see. It's so like, let's say it's a half moon. Half of the moon is completely lit. The other half is black. There's no transition into shading. You understand what I'm saying? Like artists know when you draw a reflection, you have a bright spot and then you shade back. But when you look at the moon, there's never a shade, there's never a bright spot, it's just illuminated, period.
So your theory is flat.
No, it's not a theory. Okay, so it would be a theory if we didn't test it for ourselves, right? If we disprove the radius of the Earth, if we prove, yeah, I know it's always like, even people who are smart, it still messes with your head because it's the indoctrination that we get. Okay, so if you can measure, if it's a ball, then it has a measurement. If you debunk that measurement, if you prove that measurement wrong, then this can't be true. So if we can see forever, and it's flat, where's the curve? Eventually it should drop down. Eventually something should disappear.
You know, I've been on a lot of cruises.
Yep.
One time I was in Europe and I went a cruise from Europe to London, and I was curious about looking over the horizon.
Yep.
And the farther we went, the flatter it got.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the worst part is when you go to the front of the boat where you can see more of your horizon, you can go like this and follow the flat line all the way around you. Always. It never goes whoop. It always goes flat line. Always. All you have is the distance of your vision. That's the end.
That's
right? Beyond that, like let's say you see a boat and it gets smaller and disappears. They used to say boats go over the horizon, like over the hump. But if you get binoculars or a high-powered camera like I have, you can zoom in and that boat comes right back.
What's that?
Because when watch this car. It's getting smaller and smaller. Eventually it's going to be too small to see, right? Now, what if I had a telescope? That car's gonna look bigger now. I'm gonna pull that little itty bitty car and it's gonna get this big. And the same thing goes for a boat. You watch a boat disappear because of your perspective, you can't see any farther. You get a zoom lens and you bring that boat right back. Because you make that tiny spot into a big spot so that you can see. That's how it works.